Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to our lecturer, Dr. Rami Salmeen Mohammed. So today me and my friends me Dayang INSYIRAH binti Hadi, and together with my friend Kavindharan and PONNISAHA, will give a presentation regarding our assignment 4, which is we have been choose the question 4 in the books, which is the page is 176. So basically the question is asking, number 1 is the material price for both materials and for both metal handles and plastics. Question number 2 is the material usage for both metal handles and plastic. Then we have the labor rates. Number 4 is labor efficiency. Number 5 is the variable overhead expenditure. And number 6 is fixed overhead expenditure. So now we move to the first number 1 question, which is the material price variance. So for the metal handles, the price variance equals to the actual price minus standard price and times with the actual quantity, which is the standard price per handle is 25 cents and the actual price per handle is 26 cents. So the actual quantity purchased is 10,050 handles. Okay, so the metal handles price variance is 0.26 minus with 0.25 times with the 10,050 equals to 0.01 times 10,050 and equals to the 150 cents, which is unfavorable. So the variance is unfavorable because the actual price is 26 cents is higher than the standard price of 25 cents, resulting in a higher cost. Okay, so for the plastic, price variance equals to actual price minus standard price times actual quantity. So for the standard price per kg of plastic is 60 cents and actual price per kg of plastic is 59 cents. So the actual quantity purchased is 12,100 kg. So for the plastic price variance is equals to 0.59 minus 0.060 times 12,100 equals to minus 0.01 times 12,100, and this sums up is negative 121. I'm sorry, 121 ringgit. So it is a favorable. So the variance is favorable because the actual price is 59 cents. It's lower than the standard price of 60 cents. So it is resulting in cost saving. So now I will give to my other colleagues to explain about the material usage variance.
Okay, thank you, Dayang. Hi, sir. My name is SUBRAMANIAM. So here we go with the material usage variance. And first one is a metal. So the formula for usage variance in bracket actual quantity used minus with the standard quality allowance and times by standard price. So the actual quantity we used is 10,050 handles and standard quality allowance is 9,000 bucket since once handle per bucket. So the metal handle usage is variant 10,050 minus with 9,000 and times by 0.25, we got 1,050 minus with 0.25, and we got the final answer is 262.50 cents. It's unfavorable. So we are moving to the plastic one. So the method for use is same for usage variance and equal to actual quantity used times by standard quantity allowance and minus by standard price. So the actual quantity for plastic is 12,000 kg. So the standard quantity allowance is 9,000 bucket and times with 1.25 kg and bucket we got 11,250. So 12,000 minus with 11,250 and times by 0.60. So we got 750 times with 0.60. So we got final answer is 450 So moving to next is labor rate by variant. Kavindharan.
Okay, thanks, Manishah. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Kavindharan. So I present on the labor rate variance. So for the labor rate variance, we need the actual rate and we minus with the standard rate. Later, we multiply with the actual hours worked. So for the standard rate per hour is 5 ringgit. Actual rate per hour is 5 ringgit 10 cents. And the actual hours worked is 2,000 hours. So the formula would be 5 ringgit 10 cents minus 5 ringgit multiplied with 2,000 hours. We get the answer 0.10 for the first part and multiply with 2,000 and we get RM 200. So it is an unfavorable answer because the actual wage rate, which is 5 ringgit 10 cents, is higher compared to the standard rate 5 ringgit, which results in a higher labor cost. Thank you.
Okay, now we move to the labor efficiency variance. So the efficiency variance is equals to actual hours worked minus standard hours allowed and times with standard rate. So the actual hours worked is equals to 2,000 hours with and standard hours allowed equals to 9,000 buckets times 0.2 hours per bucket equals to 1,800 hours. So the labor efficiency variance is 2,000 minus with 1,800 times 5 ringgit and equals to 200 times 5 ringgit and it equals to 1,000, which is the answer is unfavorable. So the variance is unfavorable because more hours 2,000 were worked than the standard hours allowed, which is 1,100 and leading to a higher labor cost.
Okay, the next one is variable overhead expenditure variance. So for the formula, we need actual variable overhead and minus with the sum of standard variable overhead rate multiplied by actual production. So in this question, the standard variable overhead rate per bucket is 50 cents. Standard variable overhead is 9,000 buckets and we multiply it with the overhead rate, which is 50 cents, we get 4,500. And the actual variable overhead is 4,400 ringgit. So if we put this into the formula, we get 4,400, we minus with 4,500, and the answer is 100 ringgit. And it is considered favorable. Why favorable is because the variance is, the actual variable is 4,400, which is lower than the standard cost, 4,500, resulting in cost savings. Thank you.
So, okay, moving to the fixed overhead expenditure variance. So expenditure variant, the formula is actual fixed overhead minus with budgeted fixed overhead. So the budgeted fixed overhead they're given is 8,000 bucket times with 1 ringgit. So we got 8,000. Actual fixed overhead is 750 ringgit. The fixed overhead expenditure and 750 minus with 8,000. So we got minus 500 favorable because the variant is a favorable because the actual fixed overhead cost is 750 are lower than the budget cost on 8,000. The resulting in cost is savings. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Stop recording there.